Hi everyone, I'm Nancy Walsh, founder of Angels in Abundance Academy. And have you ever ignored your intuition and then later on regretted it? Well, intuition is one of the ways to receive messages from your angels. And I get asked by my clients, but how can I tell if I'm just making it all up? And how can I trust that that's something I should follow? And how do I know if it really is coming from the angels? So I want to share with you some ways that might help you to know the difference, know which ones are coming from the angels. Angel messages are always loving, non-judgmental, usually gives you a calming feeling rather than an anxious feeling. And usually if you do ignore the angel messages, they will kind of come back. They'll keep repeating, maybe a little bit more gentle nudgings each time. Sometimes they can get fairly, firm, like with this 4-year-old story where she was running off on her tricycle trying to cross the street. Nobody was around. She got away. And she heard a voice, a wonderful lady voice saying, "Stop, don't cross the street." Well, 4-year-old's just going to ignore it. So she did. And the voice got a little firmer. "Stop, don't cross the street." And she stopped that time, and their car took off right in front of her. And she realized that even at 4, she would have been hit. And she looked behind to see where that voice was coming from. There wasn't anybody there. She knew that her guardian angel was helping her even at 4. So if you don't listen, they may get a little firmer, especially in big situations, but even in all situations, they'll keep nudging. But, if you don't pay attention, you just end up missing out on some of that good advice. And so, it's good to go ahead and get rid of some of these doubts and fears that might be keeping you from listening to these messages. And so we're going to go ahead and tap on those doubts and fears that would help in, all that not wondering whether, the concerns that you have for whether this is real or not. So let's just go ahead and tap on it. And if you don't know about tapping, just follow along with me and just repeat after me. And you can always go to my website, angelsinabundance.com, and learn more about it. It's called EFT. So let's just go ahead and start. Even though I'm afraid that I can't trust my intuition. What if I'm making it all up? I'm open to trusting that maybe really the angels are talking to me, even though I'm afraid to follow my gut feeling. Often when I don't follow it, I regret it, even though I'm afraid that I might get it all wrong. I choose to start trusting my intuition. But I just don't feel like I can trust my intuition. I'm afraid that I'm making it all up. I'm afraid that the angels really aren't talking to me. I'm afraid that I'm just making wishful thinking. What if it's just my ego talking? Whenever I ignore my intuition, I regret it. I just don't know if I can trust it. How do I know the difference? Wait a minute. There are some ways to tell the difference, to know which ones are from the angels. The angels are positive and supportive. They're usually for our own betterment. They're non-judgmental. Still, it's sometimes hard to trust. But if I ignore it, maybe they'll keep nudging me. And intuition is like any other muscle. The more I use it, the stronger it gets. And then I can start improving my life and paying attention to the guidance. And when I ask for help, maybe I'll be ready to hear it. I'm ready to start trusting my intuition. Take that leap of faith. Okay, so go ahead and stop. Let me ask you, do you feel like you're more apt to listen to your intuition? Remember, just ask yourself 3 questions. Is it loving? Is it positive? And would this improve my situation? If those are pretty much what you're getting, it'd be good to go ahead and follow it. And if you want to know more about the intricacies of listening to your intuition and learning more about the angel messages, you can always go to my website. I've been working with helping people with that. And that's angelsinabundance.com. This is Nancy Walsch, wishing you a wonderful, intuitive, happy life.